Have you ever wondered if you are part of a spiritual minority moving faster on the path of awakening? This isn't a casual question. It's one that has the power to shake the very foundation of our understanding of the world, of reality, and of ourselves. It's a call to reconsider the nature of our existence, to challenge the status quo, and to explore the possibility of a reality beyond the physical. Welcome to the concept of the spiritual 1%. A provocative notion that suggests a small segment of the population is experiencing a rapid and profound spiritual awakening at a pace that far outstrips the majority. It's an idea that goes against the grain, that challenges conventional wisdom, and that invites us to think differently about what it means to be human. Imagine a world where 1% of the population sees beyond the veil of physical reality, where they perceive energies, auras, and connections that others don't. They're not just observers of the world, but active participants in its evolution. They're guided by intuition, by an inner knowingness that transcends logic and reason. They're the spiritual trailblazers, the way-showers, the pioneers on the frontier of human consciousness. Consider this allegory. Picture a vast ocean with countless ships. The majority are following the established trade routes bound by the maps of old, but a select few, the 1%, have chosen a different path. They're sailing towards uncharted waters, guided by the stars and their inner compass, driven by a desire to explore the unknown. This notion may seem outlandish, even unnerving, but it's not meant to create division or a sense of superiority. Instead, it's a call to embrace our uniqueness, to honor our individual journeys, and to recognize the potential within each of us to contribute to the evolution of consciousness on this beautiful planet we call home. So, are you part of this spiritual 1%? Are you feeling an inner stirring, a subtle call to something more, something deeper? If you're intrigued, keep listening, as we're about to delve into 7 signs that you might be part of this spiritual 1%. It's a journey into the heart of our shared humanity, into the essence of our being, and into the infinite potential of the human spirit. The first sign of spiritual awakening is an increased awareness of synchronicities. Synchronicities, those seemingly random events that resonate with personal relevance, start to pop up more frequently. It's as if the world is whispering to you, guiding you on your path. It's like stumbling upon a hidden trail in the forest filled with delightful surprises that seem tailored just for you. These synchronicities might appear as recurring numbers, meeting the right person at the right time, or even a song on the radio delivering a message you needed to hear. It's the universe's way of communicating, nudging us toward a deeper understanding of our reality. Imagine a grand tapestry. Each thread represents an event or person in our lives. Viewed individually, they may seem random and unconnected, but step back and you'll see they weave together to create a beautiful, meaningful design. Synchronicities are not mere coincidences, but a sign of a deeper connection to the universe. They are the universe's language, hinting at the interconnectedness of all things. Another sign of spiritual awakening is having vivid, clairvoyant dreams and a heightened inner knowingness. Imagine for a moment a world where dreams are not mere figments of our imagination, but a bridge, a conduit to realms unseen. This is the reality for those undergoing a spiritual awakening. Their dreams become technicolor plays, a theater of the mind filled with symbols and messages that seem to carry a weight beyond the ordinary. These are not your run-of-the-mill, forgotten by morning dreams. They are vivid, almost tactile, and they linger like an echo in the mind. They are clairvoyant dreams, a communication channel from other realms. They may offer glimpses into the future, insights about the present, or wisdom from the past. They could be cryptic or clear, filled with strange symbols or familiar faces. But the one thing they all have in common, they are meaningful. They are not random firings of the brain, but purposeful messages, a spiritual Morse code, if you will, guiding the dreamer on their path. And then there's intuition, call it a gut feeling, a sixth sense or inner knowingness. It's that voice within that guides you, often beyond logic. It's like having an internal compass that always points true north, a beacon in the foggy terrain of life's decisions. Think back to a time when you had a hunch about something and it turned out to be right. That's your intuition at work. Now imagine that intuition amplified, like turning up the volume on a radio. This is what happens during a spiritual awakening. Your intuition becomes a reliable guide, helping you navigate your journey with a clarity that defies conventional wisdom. Imagine walking through a dense forest with no clear path. Your dreams and intuition are like a lantern in your hand, illuminating the way, revealing obstacles, and helping you find your way back if you stray off the path. So pay attention to your dreams, listen to your intuition. They are not random occurrences, but powerful tools on your spiritual journey. Your dreams and intuition can serve as a direct line to the universe, guiding you on your spiritual journey. A common experience among the spiritual 1% is feeling like an outsider. This sense of isolation often stems from a difficulty relating to mainstream perspectives and the status quo. It's akin to being a fish that's aware of the water it's swimming in, while the other fish swim obliviously around. But this awareness is not a burden, rather it's an invitation to dive deeper. The spiritual 1% values authenticity. It can be challenging to relate to a world where many seem to be asleep, living on autopilot. They question, they probe, they refuse to accept the accepted versions of reality. They're not satisfied with surface-level explanations. They seek the depth, the truth beneath the facade. Consider this. An eagle soars high above the ground, seeing things from a vantage point that those on the ground can't comprehend. The eagle is not better or worse, it simply sees from a different perspective. Feeling like an outsider is not a curse, but a blessing, signaling a deeper understanding and a higher perspective. Those undergoing a spiritual awakening often feel they're on a mission to share their truths and help others. Imagine, if you will, a solitary lighthouse standing tall amidst the tumultuous ocean waves. It radiates light, guiding lost ships back to safety. Similarly, those experiencing a spiritual awakening often feel a compelling drive to illuminate the path for others. They feel they are on an expansive mission to share their newfound truths, wisdom, and insights, kindling a beacon of hope and understanding in a world often shrouded in confusion and unrest. This desire to create positive change is akin to the lighthouse's unwavering beam. It's a tireless urge, a relentless pursuit to assist others on their spiritual journey. Like a potter shaping clay, they mold their experiences, insights, and wisdom into a vessel of enlightenment for others. They become the way showers, the spiritual torchbearers guiding others towards their own awakening. And here's the beautiful part: this sense of mission, this drive, can be a sign of spiritual awakening. It's a clear indication that you are stepping beyond the bounds of the physical, venturing into the realm of the spiritual. This is the journey of the spiritual 1%, the enlightened minority who are fast progressing on their spiritual path. But remember, this mission is not about preaching or imposing beliefs. It's about sharing, guiding, inspiring. It's about leading by example, showing others what's possible when we tap into our spiritual selves. It's about creating ripples of change, waves of consciousness that can envelop the world. Now consider an ancient oak tree. Its roots dig deep into the earth, drawing nourishment, while its branches reach out towards the sky, embracing the sunlight. In the same way, those on a spiritual mission ground themselves in their inner truths while reaching out to share their light with the world. This sense of mission is not a burden, but a gift, a chance to contribute to the elevation of mass consciousness on planet Earth. So embrace this mission, let it fuel your journey, and become the lighthouse that guides others home. The final sign of spiritual awakening is learning to embrace your role as a way shower. Now, this is no small feat. It is akin to strapping on a pair of heavy boots and deciding to chart a path through a dense, unexplored forest. The forest in this case represents the unknown, the spiritual insights and truths you've discovered on your journey. And the heavy boots, they symbolize the weight of responsibility you carry as a way shower, as a pioneer of spiritual awakening. You see, aligning your actions with these spiritual insights gained is not a one-time act. It's a continuous process, much like walking through that forest. You might stumble over hidden roots, get caught in the undergrowth, but you pick yourself up and keep going. Consider the mighty oak tree. It starts as a small acorn, insignificant and overlooked, but with time, patience, and nurturing, it grows into a towering beacon of strength and resilience. It doesn't seek validation from the other trees in the forest. It simply grows, steadfast and unwavering, providing shelter and sustenance to others. Similarly, you must grow into your role, nurturing your spiritual insights, standing tall in your truth. It may be daunting, but remember, The oak tree doesn't grow overnight. It takes time, patience, and most importantly, it takes courage. The courage to question, to seek, to learn, the courage to stand alone if need be in your truth, the courage to walk your talk boldly and humbly without expectation of external validation. The journey of spiritual awakening is not about becoming something more than you are. It's about peeling back the layers, revealing the truest essence of who you are. It's about acknowledging that you are a part of something much greater, something infinite and ever-evolving. So embrace your role as a way shower. Embrace the responsibility, the challenges, the growth. Embrace the journey, every stumble, every triumph. Embrace the wisdom and the knowledge you've gained. Embrace your role, for you are not just a part of the universe, you are the universe experiencing itself. Let's take a moment to reflect on the signs of spiritual awakening we've discussed. We delved into the intriguing notion that a select few are progressing spiritually quicker than most. We explored the signs, from noticing synchronicities, experiencing clairvoyant dreams, to being guided by an inner knowingness and intuition. We spoke about how you might feel like an outsider, struggling to connect with the majority's perspectives, driven to question the status quo. We also touched on the expansive mission you might feel, a burning desire to spread the truths you've discovered to instigate positive change. And lastly, we discussed the importance of embracing your role, of aligning your actions with the spiritual insights you've gained. To illustrate, imagine a lighthouse, standing tall amidst the storm, guiding ships safely to the shore. You may be that beacon for others on their journey towards consciousness evolution. Remember, if you identify with these signs, you may well be part of the spiritual 1%, a minority that is on a fast track to spiritual enlightenment.